Alright, let's get started, shall we? Alright, so I'll continue off where I last left off. I want to say this is a dungeon.
Alright, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Yeah, I want to say this is a dungeon, so yeah, let's progress through with this. It's right now, I'm getting back to this, like, I think, when did I play this? When did I record the other part? I think I recorded Monday? And the other 2 days I was just super busy, so I'm kind of sorry for the delays. Like, it's kind of hard
They don't stand a chance against
getting
those
things done in a speedy process, but eventually I'm gonna break through this game one way or the other. But yeah. Those orcs,
They've been routed.
why are they so weak? Man, they weak as shit. I think once I finish Final Fantasy, I think my next game is gonna be Jack and Daxter. Kind of had these, I'm kind of sitting on these games for a while. Oh. God damn. There we go. This is a pretty nice area, but yeah, I'm think the next game I'm gonna do is Jack and Daxter. I've been sitting on that. I've been sitting on these three games for like mad long. Eventually, I gotta get to it. Plus, I'm a big Jack and Daxter lover, so I'm like, yeah, that's definitely gonna be the next game I do. Eventually, I gotta get back into doing a Sly Cooper collection because I uploaded the first one, but I think I might re-record the first one again because it's been so long since I played the first one. And the second one, I kind of lost the video file for that, so I might as well. What the hell? Oh, stop that. gosh.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
I'm surprised I haven't seen no chest yet.
That's better.
Huh. Alright, I guess we'll push forward. That was freaking it out. Oh, I thought that was. Oh, what? I thought I saw something over here. Damn. Pretty sure I dodged that.
Nice try.
Hell yeah. Nice. That was pretty sick, actually. Uh, 2,000, yeah, that's actually that's actually not bad.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Interesting. I didn't know I could get up. Oh shit. Are you serious? Oh wow, that did mad damage.
The city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
That did a lot more damage than I expected. Oh, it's a chest over there. I didn't even see that. Blended it in so goddamn well.
Where are they?
This looked like a boss fight area. Oh.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here? Finished.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
You've caused
Oh, it's
quite
this
the
fella.
commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
Raucous. That's a
You'll
word.
pay for what
Interesting.
you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not.
So it's just him in a knight armor? That's it? Huh.
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
He doesn't look
And
anything
you
special.
will yield
Yeah, he doesn't look anything special.
or not,
Oh, never mind. He
as
teleported.
long as you don't hold back.
Never mind. He's teleported.
Nice try.
I should have knew better when he was teleported. Nothing is ever simple in this world. So he puts a landmine on me? That's interesting.
Nice try.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Oh, that looks
Watch
cool.
closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Nice try.
Still my beating heart!
Oh,
Stop!
oh my gosh. Didn't even see that. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be hard to see shit in this game. There's so much freaking happening.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't. Nice try.
That was a lot. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Whoa, what? Bruh, there's so much shit going on. Oh my gosh. Golly, jeez. Yeah, let me just get this over with. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that fight was cool as shit, but Lord have mercy.
The vessel
If you
is
epileptic,
strong.
I really feel for you.
My liege.
Clive!
Oh, they got help.
You
They got
alright?
everybody.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Oh.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash, and King of Walud.
Get back.
So we going into another boss fight? Oh, so Barnabas is just that guy.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Cool sword.
Try it.
Why the fuck did he just charge at him? Hello? No, seriously, why did he, like, why did he go limit break and just charge up, bro? What was the purpose of that?
Joshua!
I need severe answers. I severely need answers, bro. That made no sense to me. Clive, like, bro.
Hurry! This way! Hurry! Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the Hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
I mean, I kind of
A
wasn't
lot of
really
them,
worried.
along with the galleon.
He's the
With the king on
protagonist.
board, no doubt. The Iron Hair, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
Jill, I might be
What
a
do
bit
you
worried.
mean?
for.
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of
Oh,
our
she
icon
is?
endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
No, well, okay.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
All right. A Song of Hope. I feel like we're getting
Right.
close to the end of the game, but I don't
Gav
know.
said that Otto might know something.
New items? New crafting recipe.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Huh. Yeah, why not?
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want? Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. That it? Fine.
Alright. I actually got a bunch of ability points now that I think about it. Probably get a couple stuff. Oh, this is the upgraded? Damn. Alright. Kinda got a lot. Alright, let's go to the auto.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to do our job?
Back again? I do so enjoy our little chats.
Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are.
$13.80. What's that? $13.60? I'm actually close to that, to my surprise. I'm actually close to both of these.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
The pack took care of that. The sickle. Gotta remember where that is. The sickle. This is in Dalmatia too. Where's that at? This is Dalmatia. Also, it's in this general area over here. Okay. Alright, I'll have to remember that then. Right, I'll have to remember that. Okay.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items, we go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
All right. Damn, I should have. Let me go up.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these. I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. What's this tucked inside it?
Let's see. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one is the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recall your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. Okay.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the Hideaway were hidden one time or another.
So her first magnum opus was essentially the little jukebox.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Well, that was a pretty easy quest.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Dion?
Unless you've
He's
another
oh
word,
yeah, that's right, he's
stood up
alive
and
still.
walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
I'm sorry, I thought you.
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Got a
If it's
bunch of
knowledge you seek,
side quests.
He's a surly soaker.
I wonder what the plus side means. Does that mean like there's more to that quest or what?
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
So I gotta get some new soil.
Can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know.
What?
But hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. the fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs.
Okay.
The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Okay, sure. Why not?
And all you need is a single vine.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Yes, very convenient. Very convenient. So I assume the pluses mean I have to hunt something? I'm a bit unsure. It could mean that, but it's a bit it's not determined. At least from my perspective, I don't know.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
All right, Clive.
Oh God, it's this
Blackthorn told
fella.
me you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you
Oh
want
my
advice.
gosh.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll
Bro,
be
stop
impressed,
showing Blackhorn
only
shit.
for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got... And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around...
God fucking damn it. Alright.
Well,
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to...
All right.
I just need bro to stop showing Blackthorn shit. Like for real. The Whispering Waters. Carrot. The monster's name is Carrot. It's interesting. I think I might know where this is at. I think. 'Cause I remember a spot in Rosaria that had like just open water.
Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
What you need?
I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. Will you talk to her?
I know, but... Well, Talia, we all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Northreach, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
I'll do the side quests once I do the main story. I got main story. I got side story. Quest fatigue.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Einayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
All right.
Here they come.
Oh boy.
Mid needs every moment we can give her. Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers. Behind you? I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here once struck clear into the heart of every man in the clear.
Damn, I can't. It's a lot of enemies around me, so it's all right. Did that shit just miss?
Shouldn't have.
There we go.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive?
Bro's still alive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh. Oh. That's kind of cool.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Yeah, I really like the uncle, bro.
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner.
Okay.
No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
How are we gonna follow exactly?
Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a maid's veins. These foes will not fall easily. But they will.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes.
Unless you have a gun. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Me, blades! This one. Get him. for it!
Nice. Come on, Clive. Oh yeah, he feeling it. He at that age. Nice.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Ah, so she got captured. I see.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army.
Greatest uncle ever. Greatest uncle ever for sure.
Cheerio. Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Theon.
Great God of mercy. All this.
I hope Terrence is alright.
What have I done?
My lord.
I'm surprised we still got people in the city.
Between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
So we caught up to that shit. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's nice armor.
One leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Oh, that's dope.
Great Grigor's gas!
Talk about lucky.
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
or never.
I'll find her.
This is not good. So, is there anybody on the ship? Oh, okay, it is. Through the maelstrom.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Captain down! Down, Gorgle! Second! Gorgle, kill! Over here!
Oh, this guy. Jesus, that did so much damage. I saw something. Oh, nothing on the forehand.
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Oh, we got a healer. Let's go.
She must be here somewhere.
Let's see. Try this out for now. So I came from here, right? Or did I come from here? I don't even know. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm in the right direction. Oh, you're alive. What the hell going on here?
Come on, get up! Enough, miss. The king can fight his own battles. She won't take us yet.
They just gave up. They don't even want to fight no more.
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands! Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
What is bro doing? Odin's design is actually dope in this game. I think it's probably like the best design I've seen for Odin. That was honestly very lucky. But as though you can see the incision in the water. Oh, the incision is still there.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
So Barnabas is just that guy. He's him. I gotta give it to him.
did you do to Joshua? The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black.
Okay.
And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Here we go.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise, Mythos.
Oh, that's dope. We got some merger shit going on.
In a short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the light. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Nice try.
I have seen enough.
Oh shit.
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off your chains. Nice move!
Too slow.
Until you've been given.
Oh, am I dead?
And thus is the light of hope severed.
Holy shit. Oh, I guess maybe that's supposed to happen.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The Eikon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Clive bested? That's kind of insane to say, but alright.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led.
We're naked? Interesting.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done.
This is
And I know you're not about to change.
pretty intimate.
So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Oh, word? Some cooter?
Jill.
Nah, no way. Is she gonna really bust down here?
If
If this is what you want, then...
Oh, it's that, okay.
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
I mean, it makes sense to do that for her. I mean, she's not in the best health to be using Shiva 24/7
This
anyway.
burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Well, looks like I got Shiva.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough, whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
This look like the dim. Alright, let's go back here.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the narrow. Hell yeah, we got the power of ice. Cold snap. Can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, and back to either dodge. Oh, okay.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Shiva. This looks pretty cool, right? Jeez, that's a lot. Okay,
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then ultimately? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is actually knock out some side quests.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of peppy nuts and all.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
Is the your friend here had to show you shit.
That remains. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? I ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. Bastards improved, though. More than I thought possible.
Good for him.
That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work, because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
All right.
Why don't we go?
Let's just get through this.
Good.
Yep. So, what'd it be?
Oh.
No scratches, right? Anything else?
Oh, that looks pretty cool. Looks nice. Very nice. Alright, let me do this marble one. Got a bunch of damn quests. Here we go. Whispering Waters. Alright. Let's go here.
Let's go. Time to fight. Thanks, girl.
Here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think I get the gist of it. There we go. The freaking cooldown for the Shiva's skills are fast as shit. There we go.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
While I'm here, I might as well check this one out. Also, I get some items.
All for making this town a welcoming place. Anything catch your eye? Much obliged. Thanks very much. Much obliged. There you go.
I only got one guild back, or so I have more.
I wanted one of those. A fair trade. Is that everything? A fair trade.
Ah, Clive. Just a map.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any but what's the
All
best
right.
about would have been
Eastpool.
I just want to knock out these freaking side quests. So Eastpool.
Right, so Wade. Let's hear your plan. So Wade.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it...
That's right. Though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. And then there are the bearers. Men and women who found the courage to flee their masters. And we need somewhere to settle them. And I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if...
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
Listen, man, I'm him. I got it.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Alright. So we're going to Eastpool.
Walk in here. Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now, or face the consequences.
Alright. Gotta take out the healer.
That's the end of that then.
No, it's not.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good
takes
news.
care of that.
There you are. Old Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits. What's all this about? Some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is, you did it.
I suppose it will be.
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place. But that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Anyway,
That is a
the poor
crazy
souls might
ass
have made
saying.
it to Eastpool, so the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Oh shit, another one?
Ah, Clive. I'd see, but if as it's Sir Wade's putting a...
or
there.
I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna speed through it. Rekindling the flame too, huh?
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our...
Ah, Lord Rosfield, what brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed. Only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait. Oh.
Time it all. I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now.
It's
We
going
don't have the
from
numbers
light
to
to
hold back
dark.
a
You see
swarm that
that?
size.
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do...
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not...
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved, though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians? What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
That was an abrupt ending. Oh, okay.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will, a home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool! Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rosfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the... By coordinating our withdrawal through the... With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head. I'd say you have both in abundance, await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Then you know what you must do. We work together. Everyone playing their part. Each shielding the other that no man might fall. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
Yeah, for Rosaria.
We've no time to argue, my lord.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too, then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let his village fall. It's over.
That wasn't too bad.
Lord Rosfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, so wait. Your men... I'll go after the curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Alright.
Next one's mine. I might...
There it is.
There it is. With me, Toko. Kill!
All right. to Eastpool.
Alright, that takes care of that.
Lord Rosfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We saved Eastpool.
So this should be the last of the quest.
You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what...
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
I'm glad y'all do.
But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now. So we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
Well, that's nice. They got their own little territory. I'm happy.
They're not slaves anymore.
No, your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
Eastpoolian?
But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. And I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Lord Rosfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Clive, best protagonist. Alright, let's go back to Martha's Rest. Alright, pay me.
It's not. I take.
Thank you.
So? And
Well,
he showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. But me, I thought he was a new constable. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work.
Oh, she must be talking about
Giving
Sid.
them relief, but not freedom. that my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. And do you know what he did? He smiled, and then he laughed, and then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is
Elwyn
why
really
those of
was
us
a
who
good
follow
man.
in their footsteps need to...
Suppose you're right. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. The least of...
No, that takes care of that. All right. Damn, we got a couple shit. Alright, time to breeze through these side quests. Some of these side quests aren't too... You know, I think the ones with the plus are the ones that are like story relevant. Well, not story relevant, but more so, there's more meat to it, I guess.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. And may Griga guide us.
I kind of forgot about this quest. Yeah, my man said he wanted to get his lick back.
To Gotan's Bales, then.
And I guess while I'm here...
Quickly, before anyone else finds them.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Come, my children.
This is the right way.
I know you're all afraid, but now it's not the time for...
This is no time to ride. Rodrigo could have mentioned his spikes were the size of curls. Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by...
I haven't been in this area in a minute.
Everyone. Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end, that we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot!
Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
The hell going on?
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
I gotcha. Okay, so... Oh, I remember. I kind of remember this. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
Faster!
They got these things over here too? Shit.
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
Oh, damn.
Quinton, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Got another curl.
This must be the guard dog.
Recolored.
Quinton. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. There's a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Well, that was easy.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy.
Damn, bro got his leg back.
And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. It was all for this. But what is this? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quinton.
Master Quinton! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Oh, shit. Did the people at least evacuate, or?
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
Oh, man.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Oh, gosh.
Damn it.
Quinton about to...
It's not going to last long in there. Come on, Tor. We need to make this quick.
Another!
This one.
All yours, all yours, almost killed.
Am I missing something? Or what?
need to get back to Quinton.
Is he in here? Oh man.
Quinton. Quinton! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quinton. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. I have nothing left to live for.
Well, you've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quinton. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? Why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quinton will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you
I look forward to it.
Oh, that takes care of that. I mean, they had to relocate, but, you know, they're all alive, so I guess that's good. Alright, let's take care of this one.
And what can I do for you? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. And a fine, fine day to you.
The Dominion's all but done for.
Then it's lucky we stayed here.
The High Cardinal.
Was
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line?
I don't trust this Duke.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do?
What's wrong,
My
baby?
wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne. And
the High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders. Second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title. The Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold. A foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel and an occasional trip to the Vale to help now. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, but given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you...
I mean, give it a try, see what happens.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yeah.
All right. Wish me luck.
And if he doesn't, you know, change his mind, we can just always kill him.
Duke before, at the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants.
We already have a leader in the Dane.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
Big boss Clive.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison.
Oh, now I remember this fella.
The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles, which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and with Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins.
Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Oh boy. Oh, I can actually hop over there. I'm shocked.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Could be true.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. In fact, now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
That so-called Duke is asking too much.
Half of what comes in is barely fit for pressing.
The garrison salvaged what they could.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started.
You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
So in short, nobody really fucks with her. That's the gist of it.
Sell anything today?
As much.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place, and with hardly a word to the dame.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Then it's lucky
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
You're the one who's talking to his eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
You know, that's a real answer. I can't even get mad at that.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
So it seems like I was kind of stuck on something. It seemed like right now it's like 50-50. If the town people are like, nah, he gotta go, but the soldiers are like...
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
None worth mentioning.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So, well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders, and not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation.
I'm about to say, why does he look
wished them
different?
well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together. All of us. With you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh boy.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, but I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
All right. And there's a quest here. Goodness gracious. So many goddamn side quests.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Talisman of printing?
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it restricted? That's weird. The man in black. This is a low swing. It's another hunt. Okay.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
Lady Karen's called in a
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen.
Okay.
It's just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance.
Please, sir, can I have some more? Just realized that. Consumable potency maxed. Oh, that's dope. That is cool to know.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Canva lost.
That to go down.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson today? How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, sick. Don't tell me.
Oh no, we still got. I'm working on bringing another one of the chiefs. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top. For the let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. Only mithril engines get hotter. Trouble is, we won't be able to make it out of any old rubbish. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that.
If it's for the good of the Hideaway,
Oh, it is.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here.
More fallen material. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. And what's more, they're directional. We've collected as many as we can.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell. Yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do.
Alrighty. But for the most part, I'm going to end it here, and I'll definitely see you on the next part. Hopefully in the next part we can actually clean up these quests, because we got so many goddamn side quests. But yeah, take care and peace.